So today we will be getting started on replacing this soft top. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to continue with our projects to the TJ. As you've seen in our last video, we did a couple of minor things. We added some floor mats and replaced the power window from a previous owner and just went back to a manual. That way we know it's not going to fail. So I've had the new top out here sunbathing for a few hours in this nice 80-degree South Mississippi day. So fabric is real nice, warm. Hopefully it's going to stretch out good, not give us too many issues. So let's get started. So this is what we'll be installing today. The Bestop Super Top NX for 97 to 06 TJ, part number 54720. As you see outside, I've got the new soft top bathing in the sun for the past few hours. As you can see, this kit comes with everything you need. First step, let's get the old top off. Before putting the new top together, let's get the hardware organized. First step is to assemble the rear bow. Next is we're going to assemble the new header. Along with the new side bows. Next, we're going to replace these old pivot point brackets with the ones that Bestop supplies. It's always good to have an extra set of hands. Here we're getting the header and side bows up and over the Jeep and set in place. Next, we're attaching our header bow assembly to the pivot bracket. Once both sides of the header bow assembly are attached to the top of the pivot bracket, now it's time to bring in the rear bow assembly. Next, we are assembling the rear bow to the pivot bracket. That side's done, let's move to the other side. Here we are attaching what is called the stay pad from the center bow back to the rear bow.
There are 3 small screws that you'll attach in the curved portion on the passenger side and on the driver's side. Now that the bow assemblies are attached, it's now time to move on to installing the door surrounds.
All right, when installing a door surround, you want to make sure that you don't pinch any of the weather stripping around the doors or anything. That will hopefully keep it from getting water in, so preserve the as much as you can being waterproof. One thing on the door surrounds is you can see there's a triangle portion that's inside this weather stripping that you need to make sure goes inside the triangle fit right here. When installing it in, like we said, we want to get the triangle inside the triangle, kind of get it in a front portion in first. That way it slides right in. We thought we had it in, stepped back and looked under, and it wasn't. So I had to get up here and actually pull out a little bit on this weather stripping for it to line up and then get it to go in. That'll hopefully keep us waterproof. But we're in a Jeep, and that way you can see to get the holes lined up. That was a lot easier than the other side.
Once you got the front bolt in, time to move to the rear. When done, complete the same steps for the other side. Now's a great time to take a little bit of soapy water and clean up some grime. Next is to install the tailgate mounts. Lucky for us, the holes were already pre-drilled since there was a soft top already on it. After that comes the top arch. Now comes attaching the top to the header. Start in the middle and work your way out to either side. Here you're securing the side bow to the door surround. Starting to come along. Hopefully we can finish this up. The only thing left is to install the rear corner plastic stiffeners and the windows. At this point, the sun has started to set and the fabric is starting to get pretty stiff and not be as flexible. Now it's really starting to give me a run for my money.
As you can see, we are getting low on daylight, and these side windows are becoming a pain to try and get in. So we are going to call it a night, let them sit out in the sun tomorrow, and finish it up tomorrow. Well, as y'all can see, we've got it all on. Had a problem with, I mean, these new tops are so tight, but I was able to get it on, zip it on a little bit, then kind of roll it into the channel right there. But it was a little painful. That was really probably the hardest part of this whole top. I think it turned out all right though.